Hold on to your seats because the tea you didn't even know you needed just exploded all over the internet. What happens when reality TV drama meets a bombshell DNA test that threatens to bring down a whole empire? Yep, you guessed it, Jasmine. Just drop the receipts that Kirk Frost can't deny. And no, this isn't your average cheating rumor that gets buried by next week's episode. This one's a full-blown 99% confirmed paternity shocker involving a second baby that's about to flip the love and hip-hop world upside down. How long was Kirk playing husband of the year while juggling secret lives behind the scenes? Was Rashida just a pretty face holding down a house of cards? And how did Jasmine suddenly become the queen of receipts, holding the key to the biggest betrayal of the year? From secret stories to explosive live reveals, the internet is buzzing like never before. And the fallout. Oh, it's about to be messier than a Kardashian family dinner. Dada. So, buckle up because today we're peeling back the curtains on Kirk Frost's scandal like never before. This is the kind of drama you can't scroll past. Ready to get the full uncensored truth? Let's dive in. All right, let's get straight into it because this scandal isn't waiting for anyone to catch up. We're talking about none other than Kirk Frost, the so-called family man who's been juggling more secrets than a reality TV scriptwriter's notebook. If you thought Kirk was just the loving husband to Rashida Frost, think again. Behind that picture-perfect Instagram smile lies a web of betrayal that's tighter than your favorite pair of skinny jeans after Thanksgiving dinner. Now, for those who've been living under a rock or maybe just blissfully ignoring the tea, Kirk Frost is a staple in the love and hip-hop universe. He's been part of the show's drama for years, known for his charming ways and, well, a seriously questionable track record when it comes to loyalty. Remember the infamous Season 6 confession where Kirk awkwardly admitted to cheating? Oh, that moment went viral faster than a TikTok dance challenge, but fans thought maybe, just maybe, he had learned his lesson. Spoiler alert, he hadn't. Enter Jasmine Washington, the woman who decided to stop playing the victim and start playing chess. Jasmine, who's been quietly holding on to a secret that's about to blow Kirk's world to bits, finally went public with the one thing that no one could deny, a DNA test proving Kirk fathered her child. And not just any child. Mind you, this baby is less than a year old, making it painfully clear that Kirk's family man image was a giant smoke screen. Now, you might ask, why did Jasmine wait so long? Why not spill the tea on day one? Here's the thing about Jasmine. She's smart. She knew the value of a good reveal, the power of timing, and how to keep the internet salivating for more. So, instead of viral Twitter rumors or shady text leaks, she dropped cold, hard evidence. A blurry but crystal clear screenshot of the DNA results with 99% paternity probability and Kirk's full name stamped at the top. That's the kind of tea that can't be sipped casually. It needs to be gulped down with a side of popcorn. The DNA test wasn't just a random piece of paper. It was a dagger aimed straight at Kirk's heart and his carefully curated public image. It arrived on Jasmine's private Instagram story, only visible to her close friends. But of course, nothing stays secret for long in the digital age. Someone had the sense or the mischief to screen record, crop, and launch it into the wild. Within minutes, every love and hip-hop fan page, gossip blog, and social media feed was ablaze with the news. Kirk Frost has a second baby. But wait, it gets juicier. This isn't just a story about a surprise child. It's about the timing. The DNA test was dated just 3 months ago, meaning this wasn't some dusty old scandal dragging from the past. This was fresh, hot, and probably still burning Kirk's hands. Fans quickly connected dots. There was a suspicious 3-day business trip Kirk took to Miami right around the time the baby would have been conceived. Coincidence? Hardly. What makes this even more explosive is that while Kirk was smiling on camera, posting family pics, and playing the devoted husband role behind the scenes, he was allegedly sneaking around, juggling secret visits and hush-hush financial support to Jasmine and the baby. Sources close to the scene leaked whispers of quiet direct deposits and stealthy visits. No public acknowledgement, no family dinners, just shadowy moves to keep the second baby under wraps. Meanwhile, Rashida's silence only added fuel to the fire. 4 weeks, her socials were dead. No inspirational posts, no cryptic messages, just the kind of silence that screams storm brewing. Fans began speculating wildly. Was Rashida already aware? Was she plotting a devastating clapback, or was she simply trapped in a nightmare of denial, trying to hold on to the family image no matter the cost? And Jasmine Girl was calm, almost a calm. No wild social media rants or emotional meltdowns. Just a single follow-up post of her manicured hand, holding a baby bottle. Caption simply, "Receipts don't lie." That one post set the internet on fire all over again. Of course, the cast of Love and Hip Hop couldn't stay silent for long. Big personalities like Carly Red threw subtle shade with cryptic selfies, while Spice reposted the DNA test with side-eye emojis that spoke volumes. Even celebrities outside the show chimed in with fans and haters alike dissecting every piece of evidence, every timeline, and every possible motivation behind this drama. The scandal was no longer just Kirk and Jasmine's messy secret. It had exploded into a full-blown love and hip-hop crisis that threatened to unravel marriages, friendships, and careers. So, here we are on the edge of a social media storm that's shaking the very foundations of what fans thought they knew about Kirk Frost. But hold tight, because this is just the beginning. Alright, buckle up, because now that the DNA test has been dropped like a nuclear bomb, the fallout is nothing short of an all-out reality TV war zone. This isn't just your typical he said, she said mess anymore. It's a full-fledged expose complete with leaked text messages, secret bank transfers, and more shade than a summer day in Atlanta. First off, let's talk about the financial side of this scandal, because as we all know, money never lies except when Kirk's involved. Our deep dive investigative sources, who definitely wish to remain anonymous because Dev spilled the beans about a series of under-the-table wire transfers totaling over $15,000 sent from Kirk's business accounts directly to Jasmine's personal bank account. Yeah, you heard that right. While Kirk was pretending to be the model husband on camera behind closed doors, he was quietly funding this secret baby's needs. But here's the kicker. These transactions weren't for hush money. No. According to insiders, they were allegedly to support the baby Jasmine is carrying. A third one. That's right, folks. If you thought one surprise baby was enough to destroy Kirk's rep, brace yourselves for the bombshell. Jasmine's co-star Tia just came forward claiming she's also expecting a child by Kirk. She dropped her own cryptic Instagram live confessing to being unaware of Jasmine's situation when she first met Kirk and revealing the pregnancy to the world in a no-holds-barred confession. And just like that, Kirk Frost went from family man to father of 3, all while dodging cameras and skipping out on responsibility. Public reaction. Oh, it's been explosive. Social media exploded like a wildfire with hashtags like #KirkFrostBombaDrama and #SecondBaby confirmed trending faster than you can say reality TV meltdown. Twitter users went wild, roasting Kirk with memes comparing him to a Netflix drama. Kingpin juggling more babies than a baby shower gone wrong. I mean, who needs soap operas when you have Kirk? Frost's life? One user tweeted, perfectly summing up the chaotic vibes. Another chimed in. At this point, Kirk should just start a daycare business with all these kids. Meanwhile, Carly Red, ever the queen of shade, went live laughing so hard she could barely speak, taunting Kirk and urging Rashida to finally see the truth everyone else was witnessing. Of course, Rashida's silence hasn't gone unnoticed. While some fans empathize with her, saying marriage is complicated and she might still be processing this nightmare, others are ready to crown her the ultimate survivor or the biggest sitcom wife of the decade. Her lack of social media presence, no statements, no clapbacks has left the internet speculating about whether she's planning a legal power move behind the scenes or just quietly plotting the ultimate revenge. Speaking of revenge, Jasmine didn't stop at the DNA test or the financial receipts. Oh no, she came fully loaded. In that now infamous live stream that drew over 35,000 viewers, Jasmine pulled out a thick manila folder filled with what looked like court filings, text message printouts, and even what fans speculate could be bank statements from other secret side deals. One particularly spicy piece was a series of explicit text messages allegedly exchanged between Kirk and Tia, the mystery woman turned pregnant co-star. The messages were described by insiders as flirty, downright scandalous, and loaded with hotel rendezvous details that would make even the boldest reality TV veteran blush. The text revealed meetings at exclusive hotels, late-night escapades, and even cryptic references to keeping things quiet. Classic Kirk Frost playbook stuff. Imagine the tension in that room. When Rashida finally confronted Kirk with these messages during the emergency taping film for the show, she stood visibly furious, cutting him off mid-explanation and delivering what fans are calling one of the most savage clapbacks ever witnessed in love and hip-hop history. "You got a second, baby? You still creeping, and you think you're going to make me look like a fool on national TV?" she asked, voice dripping with disbelief and venom. Kirk's response muttered, "This ain't how it was supposed to go." As the camera caught his jaw tightening and eyes darting, classic signs of a man who just realized his empire of lies was crumbling like a stale cookie. The drama wasn't confined to just on-camera moments either. Off-screen, rumors began swirling about secret producers hustling to get exclusive footage. Crew vins spotted at Frost Bistro, Kirk and Rashida's restaurant and Rashida's boutique, all hinting at explosive upcoming episodes that promise to milk the scandal for every last drop of ratings gold. And guess what? They delivered. Producers reportedly scheduled a multi-part confrontation, teasing fans with the promise of Kirk, Rashida, Jasmine, and even Tia all in the same room. But with a twist, Rashida refused to be in the same room as Tia, forcing the network to shoot 2 separate sit-downs, heightening the suspense and fueling fan debates over who would finally snap first. Meanwhile, social media didn't take a break. Fans dissected every frame, every glance, and every word from the tape sessions, analyzing body language like amateur detectives. Memes flooded the feeds. Kirk caught looking like a deer in headlights. Jasmine clutching her folder like a trophy. Rashida walking out in classic Queen move style. The internet was living for every second. Even outside the love and hip-hop bubble, the story broke into mainstream media. Hot 97 featured a heated panel discussion with radio hosts debating Kirk's credibility, with one host joking if Photoshop was a crime. Jasmine's DNA test screenshot would have got a life sentence. TMZ blasted headlines about the love and hip-hop star's second baby scandal, and gossip blogs speculated on possible legal battles ahead and illegal battles. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Rumors of potential lawsuits, custody battles, and even probes into Kirk's financial dealings began circulating. Anonymous insiders suggested that Jasmine and Tia might be gearing up to demand formal child support and public acknowledgement. Meanwhile, whispers of Kirk's business partners distancing themselves started to surface, worried the scandal might spill over into financial chaos for Frost Enterprises. In the midst of this chaos, Kirk attempted to regain control of the narrative, posting a cryptic black screen on Instagram that read, "You'll believe anything you hear. Stop playing with my family." The internet's reaction merciless. Comments flooded in questioning which family he meant, the first, the second, or the third. One clever commenter wrote, "Bro, you got more families than a reality show reunion special." Meanwhile, Jasmine doubled down with more live streams, hinting she still had more receipts to drop. Tia, now with her follower count skyrocketing overnight, promised her side of the story was just beginning. And Rashida, still strategically silent, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, wondering if she's quietly preparing her next power move or simply letting Kirk dig his own grave. So, here we are, knee-deep in a scandal that's not just about cheating or secret babies. It's about power plays, betrayal, financial intrigue, and a masterclass in reality TV drama that would put soap operas to shame. And with producers already ramping up for the season finale showdown, trust me when I say this mess isn't over. It's just getting started. Alright, y'all. Now that we've peeled back the layers on the scandal and watched the internet absolutely lose it, it's time to talk about the fallout. Because when a bomb like this drops, the aftershocks shake everything from legal suits to careers to friendships. And trust me, nobody walks away unscathed. First off, Let's talk legal drama, because in Kirk Frost's world, drama isn't just on camera, it's also in the courtrooms. Following Jasmine's explosive DNA test reveal and the wild confessions from Tia, the rumor mill is buzzing like a hive on steroids that lawyers have officially been retained on all sides. Sources close to the situation, and by that I mean the best-kept secret informants in Atlanta's celebrity legal circles, tell us that child support petitions and custody battle preparations are underway. Yep, it's about to get messy in the family court. Imagine the courtroom fireworks when you have multiple women claiming paternity of babies allegedly fathered by the same man, and Kirk, the alleged family man, suddenly finds himself facing not just one but two separate child support cases at once. It's like an episode of Divorce Court, but with way more drama, cameras, and of course, reality TV money on the line. And here's the juicy twist. Whispers around town say Rashida, despite her silence, has quietly been hiring her own legal team to protect her brand and assets. Let's be real. When your husband's baby mama drama is playing out like a Netflix limited series, you're going to want to lawyer up and safeguard your business interests. Word is her lawyers are scrutinizing Kirk's financial records with a fine-tooth comb, looking for any suspicious transactions that could lead to embezzlement charges or financial mismanagement lawsuits. Remember those mysterious $15,000 wire transfers? Yeah, they're not just juicy gossip anymore. They might be cold, hard evidence in court. Beyond the courts, the public. Backlash has been brutal. Kirk's reputation, once polished by his family, man, image, and business ventures, has taken a nosedive faster than a stock market crash. Sponsors and partners who once lined up to work with him are reportedly reconsidering their deals. One insider spilled that a major endorsement contract was put on indefinite hold while companies evaluate the PR nightmare unfolding. Basically, brands don't want to be caught holding a scandalous hot potato. Can you blame them? And here's the thing about public opinion. It's a fickle beast. Fans who once cheered Kirk on are now tearing him apart with savage memes and hashtag campaigns. Social media users have dubbed him everything from Baby Daddy King to Kirk Frost, Father of the Year. Not the man who once inspired. Hashtag couple goals is now the punchline of every late-night comedy roast. But it's not just the fans throwing shade. Celebrities from outside the love and hip-hop universe have jumped into weigh on the chaos. Tamar Braxton's infamous tweet, "Who chilly the fertility is strong with this," one went viral, sparking thousands of replies and retweets. Meanwhile, DJ Academics poked fun on a popular podcast, joking that Kirk's family tree looks like a botanical garden with so many branches. Meanwhile, Jasmine and Tia are experiencing their own rise to infamy, with follower counts skyrocketing overnight. Both women have seized the moment, building platforms out of their newfound notoriety. Jasmine's live streams now regularly pull tens of thousands of viewers, and she's hinted at exclusive interviews and perhaps even a tell-all book. Tia, the surprise newcomer, has been embraced by fans who admire her courage to speak out. Plus, the pregnancy adds an extra layer of public sympathy. But let's not forget Rashida, the quiet storm, the woman whose silence has been deafening. The fact she hasn't publicly broken, yet has only fueled wild theories. Some speculate she's quietly negotiating a massive divorce settlement, while others believe she might be planning a dramatic TV comeback with a revenge arc that could eclipse this entire scandal. The network's production team, they're living the dream. The ratings for Love and Hip Hop have reportedly skyrocketed since the scandal broke. With social media engagement at all-time highs, producers are reportedly scrambling to capitalize, promising viewers that the upcoming reunion special will be the most explosive season finale ever. Security on set has been increased, and crew members whisper about volatile confrontations and emotional breakdowns that would make Shakespeare jealous. And then there's Kirk, the man in the eye of this hurricane. Sources say he's been laying low, avoiding cameras, and desperately trying to patch things up behind closed doors. But it's like trying to put out a forest fire with a water pistol. Attempts to control the narrative via cryptic Instagram posts only made things worse, with fans mocking his vague family statement and demanding transparency. He's caught between a rock and a hard place with his personal life unraveling and his professional future hanging by a thread. If all this weren't enough, let's talk about the potential government probes. Okay, this is where the story gets even more dramatic, because when you mix secret bank transfers, questionable financial dealings, and possible misuse of business funds, you've got the perfect storm for regulatory investigations. Rumors suggest that financial watchdogs might be poking around Frost Enterprises, scrutinizing transactions and partnerships, especially after the leaked documents suggested that business accounts were used to fund personal side projects. If that's true, it could mean fines, sanctions, or worse. And if the business collapses, well, that would put Rashida's boutique, their restaurants, and various endorsements at serious risk. Imagine losing it all thanks to a baby mama scandal gone nuclear. Hollywood has seen crazier things, but this would definitely be one for the history books. So, what's next in this real-life soap opera? One thing's for sure, no one involved will walk away unscathed. Kirk's image is tarnished. Jasmine and Tia have newfound fame, but also the weight of public scrutiny, and Rashida's next moves could either make her a queen or break her. Here's what we'll be watching for. Will Rashida finally drop the divorce bomb, or keep playing the long game for the brand? Can Kirk survive the scandal? Or will he be the next reality TV villain everyone loves to hate? Will Jasmine and Tia collaborate, or will their baby mama wars escalate into full-blown feuds? How deep does this financial mess really go? Are more secrets lurking in the shadows, waiting to explode? And don't forget, this is love and hip-hop. Nothing is ever really over. All right, fam. Now you've seen it all. The DNA receipts, the secret pregnancies, the shady wire transfers, and the jaw-dropping betrayals. So, what do you think? Is Kirk Frost the ultimate reality TV villain, or just a man drowning in his own mess? Will Rashida finally drop the mic and walk away for good? Or is this just another twisted chapter in their never-ending saga? Drop your hottest takes in the comments below. Spill the tea, roast the players, and don't hold back. We want all the drama. And hey, if you're here for the wildest celeb scandals served with a side of sarcasm and straight-up truth bombs, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because you know you don't want to miss the next explosive update on this madness. Trust me, this story is far from over, and we'll be right here bringing you every shocking detail as it unfolds. Stay tuned, stay shady, and keep those receipts ready. Until next time, fam, keep your eyes peeled and your popcorn popping.